Yeah. You already know who it is and who it be. It's Greg.G, and this is the Greg.G Chronicles. What up, you guys? I'm over here chilling, kicking back, and just enjoying another beautiful day. And to you guys, Dom Soy. All right, what that was right there was a nice Cutwater Tiki Rum Mai Tai. Mai Tai made with real rum, made with white rum, barrel aged rum, and natural flavors. Really now. And I just learned a interesting thing. The CEO of this particular drink said, "Hey, man, I made these cans to be shared, not for motherfuckers like Greg.G of the Greg.G Chronicles to just chug them the whole time, you know." And well, you didn't put that on the can, did you? Now, you had to go out there like a couple years later, to be like, "No, what? You savages have just been chugging them right before your podcast? No, what are you doing? You guys are drinking two through the first half of a game, and then two more for the second half of a game. No, what are you doing? You can't be doing that at all." So apparently, it's meant to be poured on ice, which I kind of knew that from Monaco's. Shout out Monaco's, 2 shots in every can. Uh, and shout out Cutwater though too. And yeah, man, it's just I'm not gonna spark this up yet, but it's just interesting to know that, like, all right, bastard, now you tell us this, now you tell us, oh, hey, you crazy sick bastards. No, put it over ice or cut it with water. You're supposed to pour half in a can, half in a cup, and then top it off with water. No, because to me, 12 ounces is a cup, 8 ounces is a cup. But you're gonna just you're just gonna tease me with these 4 extra ounces? Come on, get out of here. Come on, I do say though, I would tell people, hey, yo, you get either the tequila Monaco. Mainly it was the tequila Monaco. You get that one, and then maybe you can even get the tequila Cutwater now. Fucking pour a couple of those bitches in the blender, break that shit down, and then you're good to go. Bob's your uncle, Bob's my uncle. No, Jerry's my uncle. But yeah, no, you'll have a nice margarita. You can even lie and say, "Oh yeah, I pre-made them earlier." They'll be none the wiser, you know. Squeeze the lemons myself. Just have chopped lemons just to look like it, That'd be some psychopathic shit. But I always thought about doing that, like, hey, have some salt, dress it up, you know. Yeah, damn. I would love to dress up salt as like chopped up lines of coke, and just see who's gonna be the sick fuck to just be like, don't mind if I do. And I'll just say, okay, yeah, I mean, and they'll be like, oh, you didn't tell me it was salt. You didn't ask what it was, motherfucker. That could have been pure Fenty. That could have been pure Fenty Wap. He would have been done for, dog. But, it is what it is. And you know what? I want to try this so bad. This is a watermelon mule by Welsh. Welsh is a lot coming out. And you know what, man? A lot of these new age drinks are coming out, dude. The Welshes, the popsicles, the just a lot of it, right? And I don't know, man. I don't know if I've said this before. I don't know if I'm a fan of tricking the children or tricking adults into thinking it's gonna taste like it. Personally, for me, sometimes it ruins it. It ruins the taste of it versus the liquor, and then the just the drink I knew and loved, But these Welshes aren't too shabby. So, cheers. Mm. It's a watermelon mule. Now I taste more of the mule than the watermelon, but I don't mind that. I don't mind that gingery taste. Now, that being said, I'm not a fan of the popsicle ones, the whatever, sugar free. It's all that aspartame, but hey, you know what? Fuck it. It is what it is, right? Diet Coke, Schmiet Coke, popsicle, schmopsicle. I'm gonna drink it. I mean, I don't drink Diet Coke. Give me the real shit. Give me the stuff I can really just get out of a 20-ounce bottle. Then an illegal immigrant stuffed up their ass so I can snort it away. No, I don't know why I thought you could see me thinking about going there. That was too much. That was boo. I wish I might drop boo this man. Boo. You know? I don't like it. Let me get it more in the middle. I don't know why. I just don't like how off center I am. And let me move my desk, my very prestigious mini fridge desk. It's a fucking mini fridge, yo. I've been reduced to the mini fridge desk. Boys, I started off through so much, but it doesn't matter. I still go, you know. I love you guys. I love everybody who likes to just chill and kick it with your boy. I hope you have a good night, you know. I just got to sing and dance with my daughter. I recorded it. That'd be nice, you know. I'll just save it, show my wife, blah blah blah. Um, but yeah, it's pretty cool. The kid can read, and I was like, by God, I can't even read. Mamtab? What's Namtab? It's Batman backwards. Oh God damn it! I can't even read correctly. But anyways, on my notes for today, I got Muammar Gaddafi, guys. Dictators, really. And I was joking around with my boy, and he's like, "What would be your favorite dictator?" And I quickly said, "I call Big H." Being Hitler, just being stupid, you know. I'm like, obviously not, but it's just stupid to say. The Big H, the big Heil, the big, the big number. Oh, the Big Eight, because Jesus' seventh letter starts with eight. Yeah, the Big Eight, the double 88, the double odd stacked up on each other, which makes a quadruple stacked up odd. Yeah, but no, I don't know why. I think it's from the movie The Dictator. He gives it a big look, made a good look, like just that swaggy stuff. I always like swag, dude. You know, a swagger is something that's just hard to capture. You know, uh, and I was given that too when I was walking in class one day, and it's crazy too because you look cool and stuff. I had my pea coat on, like a nice ass pea coat that my tia gave me. May she rest in peace, by God. And so I was walking in, with a good walk, good stride, and now it's funny because some dude just say, "Man, you walk fucking cool as shit, dude. You walk like you got it." And I was like, "Oh, good looking out, you know." But then there's days where it's like I'm walking and then I trip over some shit, and I'm like, "Ugh." It's like um, it's like Monsters Inc. when everyone's walking in and it's Mike Wazowski and Sullivan or Sully, and everyone's all falling back behind them and things like that, and it's like, oh, and yeah, sometimes you have those, and then you just got to like regroup, like nothing ever missed a beat. You know, have you guys ever had that where you just try to look cool, or sometimes you do try to look cool and then you end up not looking cool, which sucks. But it's when you're not looking cool, you're just walking, doing your thing, you know, and maybe just smoked a blunt right before college and class and ready to go, you know. And speaking of that, real quick on a side note, I have my little cousin staying with me here for a bit, like I've mentioned, and he's real conscientious on what he wants to do for life, and he's talking already ahead of like, yeah, you know, I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket because what if I got another basket and make more money or less money on things? And I was like, no, man, if you go for something, you got to go for it. You know, of course, you're going to have some stuff, but if you really are about it, you got to be about it. You know, speaking of being about it, let me set up the old live real quick because wowzers, I can't believe I didn't do that. But oh well, see, you know, I'm not being about it. I can't be about it if I'm not about it. And again, this son of a bitch. He's like, I don't want to be like you, Greg, and just work. I was like, motherfucker, you gotta work to get somewhere, you know? I know a dude who was a CEO, didn't go to college to do what he got to, you know? He worked through, you know, and finished as a CFO of the damn thing. And that was cool. I asked him about it, and he just said, yeah, man, I just worked my way up. I know another dude, ground up. He's a fucking regional manager of a fucking place, and just same shit, you know. So, yeah, education's good because it obviously gives you a head start if you go to business management, something of use, or even a trade school to be specialized. And I told them that's what you can do, if you don't want to go to college. But don't forget, education's still important to know something. You can't just walk around not knowing things or thinking you have a general grasp because same thing when I would walk into that class looking all swaggy, you know. Boom, sorry, pause for a picture. And it's just it, it's just I gave the lazy explanation. I just told my teacher straight up, yeah, man, I just want to get what I can from the statistics class so I can cheat the system and learn how to make moves and stuff. And then, I figure I'll be smart enough to go from there. A real dickhead answer, What a fucking asshole thing to say when you're like 20, 19 or 20. And it was so dumb now that I think about it. And I told him, man, you have to really put in the work. No matter what, you're going to have to work for it. And no one really gets ahead without putting in work. So, then and then I told him I was like, man, I'm doing pretty well for myself, being just a worker. I got a house with family and things and I'm supporting people and helping out. So it's like it's not all that bad. Now, but I told him while you're young though, get your education, finish off. You don't want to be dumb not knowing stuff, but definitely go be specialized in something. Get a specialization. And yeah, so I was like, doggy, my cousin started off with a lawnmower. Now he does big contracts. And he just started off with a mower, but he put in work, time, and dedication. And before you know it, he looks back and now he's a business owner and doesn't do lawns no more. He doesn't have to do that. He does something totally different. And it's just the value of hard work is something. So he needs to get a job, figure out what trade he needs to do, and that's basically what it is. And it kind of shows me the structure I had growing up. My dad taught me the value of hard work. My grandfather, my mom. My mom was one that, oh no, you're gonna work in the fields. We're gonna put you in the fields to see what's up. And I was there, the Weddle. I spoke better Spanish back then, probably because I was surrounded by it and things like that. But uh, you know, it's just its own thing. And thank God I have I had the privilege of being born here and having English is, you could say technically it's my second language, but really it's my first language. Spanish is now my second language. But even it barely, fucking barely. Catch me seven chelas in though, I might speak a lot better. Uh, However, though, that's why I preach like for people like they always butcher when they say you got to learn English because you live in America. Blah, blah, blah. No, it's yes, you come to America, but learning English is what gives you the knowledge. And when you get the knowledge, you get the power. And when you have the power, you make better decisions. And now you make something work for you. You know, that's why it's like, man, I don't like when Republicans are like, you gotta learn fucking English because it's the country, blah, blah. But I don't like that somehow the Democrats don't say it, but they try to keep us dumb and be like, no, come in here, work in the fields and be you. That's like, doggy, you're trying to force some generations into lifelong servitude of low wages because you don't speak English. Now thankfully though, we do have translators and stuff like that, so that can help, which is good. My dad just spoke to a Mexican cat. My dad don't know Spanish though. um and he was like, yeah, man, and it's cool. I heard him talk. I don't know why I gave him a twang, my dad a twang, but my dad was like, nah, man, I spoke to this fool. I'm trying to get my car sold. He said 12 racks cash. But it wasn't like that, all like 12 racks, cat, blah. No, Mexican cat don't know English, but he was smart enough to use a translator, because that's one thing. Just because other motherfuckers don't speak the language, whether it's German, Russian, Chinese, or Mandarin, or Spanish, doesn't mean that they're not smart. So he was using the translator, and my dad was like, oh, all right, cool. Let's set it up. Let's make this deal happen. So But definitely nowadays that's a lot better. But back in the day, dude, you had to put in the time and the hard work. So basically, time and hard work does pay off. That's all I'm gonna say with that. What's up, you guys? What up? What up? Hail Brazil! Brazil, Heinz Spanishing. What up, you guys? But yeah, hell yeah. Hail Brazil. I think you mean Argentina. Anyways, back to the dictators I was talking about, right? So again, I thought it was Gaddafi, right? I thought I was like maybe Noriega could have had more swag because he had all the general stuff and all the cool things, but man, you realize like, damn, dude, they kind of fucking they sucked because a lot of people died under them and being like Muammar Gaddafi, Mao, all that shit. And but it's just the swag. That's what I like, Like even with our presidents, they're 4 year dictators in a way. Not that strong, but they all have their own swagger from like I don't know when it was when presidents started having swag. I mean maybe it's just here and there, started with George Washington, had that colonel swagger, wearing that repping that Freemasonry tapestry all over draped on him and stuff, to Lincoln was a dork, but he was tall, he stood, walked strong, to Obama, to Trump, to Nixon. Not, Nixon didn't have no swag actually. He was a dork. But but what was that guy? Reagan, Kennedy. Kennedy had swag. You know what I mean? Fidel Castro. That boy had not good, not good, not good, not good. But he had swag. You know. So but yeah, I was like, Gaddafi was probably cool, but nah, he sucked. A lot of people died under his regime, and it turns out the only reason he got good was because I'm looking at my notes like I got more shit on Gaddafi written. No, I'm just going off memory, but I don't know why I keep looking at my notes. But he didn't start really doing good until he started like doing more capitalistic type ventures and stuff. He started scooting away from socialism and kind of like an Islamic or Arabic type of communistic ways. You know what I'm saying? But definitely that'd be pretty cool. I to have some like King swag, King Louis, the Louis V. Get out of here with that Louis V with that swagger, dog. But hell, even even the bad guys, not good, not good. But the bad guys being like the fucking stormtroopers being like the Nazi regime. They were bossed up by Hugo Boss, dog, if you don't know, you know. So it's like, maybe I won't buy Hugo Boss, but that's why I'm a Louis Vuitton. Yeah, Louis Vuitton. Yeah, more like Ross, more like knockoff Timu. You know what I'm saying? More like, bitch, you can't afford that. Get out of here. Man, I went from Jordans. I wear Shaqs, dog, but I rock those bitches and make them look like they're Jordans, dude. Fresh off the Walmart rack, size 12, $32 now. Gosh damn it! I remember when they were $25. Mm. But yeah, and then yeah, I went into learning about Che Guevara. I don't know now. A lot of people are like, by God, he's great. He's a great fucking revolutionary guy. But then I was hearing some stuff, and the guy was like, no. I mean, the guy who was hunting down Che Guevara, he was a Mexican colonel or a Venezuela. He was a colonel of some sort of southern country, from way down, the deep south. and and of course, he thought Popeye's chicken was awesome. He loved it, but he was infatuated with catching Che Guevara because he thought Che Guevara was this genius revolutionary dude. But once he got into the nitty gritty, started finding out about him more, and like really as he was hunting him down, he was like, by God, this guy's a fucking idiot. He's just a lucky fucking idiot. He's not that smart. And, it's just anyone can seem smart when they're hiding in the jungle ambushing people. You know, he was the bloviation of the economic institution of the function of the fiduciary system. What did I just say? I don't know. That was nothing, but big words. Oh, something. And the goon, the big goon, dog, I goon to the left, I goon to the right. Shout out to the live. Two goons this time. Bap, bap through. But, oh, man. But, anyways, though, it was like, Che Guevara was stupid. But the guy who caught Che Guevara gave him enough respect to tell him, hey, look, man, this is the end of the line. Now, I was supposed to take you in and bring you into U.S. Customs and get you thrown in fucking the Arkham Asylum, what's that? Pelican Bay. What's the one off of San Francisco, the one in the middle of the ocean surrounded by rocks, sharks and waves. Oh my god, and I've been there too and I visited that place. It was interesting. Oh, Alcatraz, something like that. But the where was he at? He was in Venezuela. He was in somewhere down south, spreading his communista ways. And the he was like, "Hey, look, man, my job was to bring you in, take you in the right way, prosecute you or whatever. But these guys want your head, and it's out of my control." So and he came to him straight up. There's even a picture of them like they were smiling, talking, but when that picture was taken, the guy said, "Yeah, man, he went from that smiling, having a good time with me, at least enjoying the conversation." And then when he took the picture, he went straight up, like as ethnics do or dudes, like doesn't matter honestly, just a man who doesn't smile in photos, just straight faced. And he knew that that was to save face because he didn't want to be seen smiling with the enemy in photos. Smart, I get that. At least you understand that. But yeah, no, they killed him. They shot him up. But it's pretty interesting because they have him on shirts and things, and it's like, he was a revolutionary. I mean, he ain't my guy at all by any means, but it's just fun to know about things. Just even the slight surface, the scratch of something, or in depth, but all you can retain is just here and there things. I don't know how. It just shows like, wow, when I was in school, how much I studied to know things and get to pass tests and still retain things from school, from high school. That was already like what? I'm 31 now. Man, you graduated 18. I'm 31. That's over 10 years ago. That's 13 years ago now. Mm. Even 17 if you had the 4 years of going in. But yeah, Mao Zedong's a fucking stupid bitch. Fat, dumb. What's that new communist guy? He's Hassan Parker, Hassan Manat. No, 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 no. That's the Indian comic, but Hassan Piker, idiot. Don't like him. That's all I'm gonna say. Can't stand him. But I thought about, man, the only way you can make things sound cool is if you were Shaq. Can you imagine? You're just a dude, a terrorist or a revolutionary, and you're Shaq, but you have Shaq, but it's like Shaq Diesel. What's up? I'm the big Hezbollah, the big Ayatollah, the mad dog of the Middle East. Huh, the big mad dog. I'm gonna dunk a bomb on you, maybe do an IED. I'm gonna overthrow your government. I'm the big US doing my thing. Goo. I don't know why. All day I was just having fun trying to make up dumb like Shactus, Aristotle. I'm the big diesel. I'm the big I'm the big iodine, the big poison the wells. Sorry, Shaq. I love you, Shaq. That's why I thought of it. I love Shaq. Huh, I'm the big Hezbollah. I don't know why, but I still the the big Aristotle, the big Hezbollah. But fuck that shit. I'm Big Israel. They call me Big Israel. They call me Big Palestine. Fucking Shaq. I love you, man. Uh, but yeah, what else was I gonna say? Oh snap! I just realized this too. I not realized by looking at my notes, I was able to remember. First off, dumb soy. Do I got any more in here? Hold on. This is still part of the Dami Swami, the Swami from Kami. Oops. Ooh, that shit stinks, dude. That smells like dookie. I forgot to put ash in here. Mm. No. Fuck it. Oof. I don't know if it was the Moscow or the mule on this part of that drink, but ooh we or the cigarette ash. By God, that was awful. That did taste like ass. From ash to ass. Whew, guys, it was awful. And but with this though, with this new drink, I officially I officially declare this is my entrance into the WNBA. I identify as a woman from the season of the start of the WNBA next season. Right off the bench, Greg.G, or as they call me when the season starts, Georgina G. They call me Gwyneth G. You know what I'm saying? Hi, my name is Gwyneth G. I'm here to dunk on you bitches. Well, I can't really dunk, but I can get so close to the rim. I swear to God. You know, I'm like a breath. I'm like a hot breath right outside your booty hole, right outside a nice anus. You can, I'm there, but I'm not touching you. That's how close I get to the rim. You know, and it's fun. I see the live. The lives are just, oh, I'm here. Nope, I'm gone. No, 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 no. I ain't gonna listen to this shit. I'm done. But man, dude, I wonder how good I'd do in the WNBA because, dude, so I was a football player, but obviously I was straight up on the bench. And even lamer than that, I couldn't even sit on the bench. I had to stand up. Rule of the team, you couldn't sit down on the fucking bench, dude. The only people that could sit on the bench were the fucking O linemen when they were tired. That wasn't me. I was an O lineman, but I was standing because I wasn't tired. I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna stand back here and listen. God damn it, boy, tell me what you're seeing. They're coming from everywhere. Left, right, down the middle, right in between my eyes. Oh my God, they're just coming all over. And I'm just there like, damn, word, you guys are getting came on, you guys are getting fucked. But I wonder how I'd do if I declared myself for the WNBA. Would I do good? Would I get crossed out? Shit, would one of these bitches put me on my ass? And then I'm like, all right, now it's time for me to legally smack a bitch. Uh, I just wonder, I'm 6 foot, maybe 5'11" and 3/4, but I might be 6'1" now. I might have grown in my 30s. I might have got a growth spurt late in my early 30s. Uh, and if I just train hard enough, like that Asian kid on the Disney Channel movie, uh, Chan Can Dunk. I want to say it's Chan Can Dunk. I'm not trying to be racist or stupid with that. I want to say, you know, I used to call it Ronnie Chan Can Dunk, but he's a comedian. But if I just train hard enough, like that kid on the Disney Channel movie, or like that blind wrestler kid from that one movie that's also Disney Channel, maybe I can dunk on one of these bitches in the WNBA. But if it's Caitlin Clark, I ain't gonna dunk on her. She's already taking too much heat. I'm gonna try to go at like Griner, one of the tough ones, one of the dudes that talks like this, one of the girls that talks like this. Hey yo, what's up? I could D you up. Whoa, are you sure you're not a they them? Sure you're not a man like me? I mean, I'm a woman. I'm declaring myself in the NBA, WNBA. But or what? Am I just gonna get fucked up? These bitches, because okay, look, powerhouse. Yes, I would be a powerhouse. I'm not a serpent. I'm not slithering through the court. You know what I'm saying? I'm just downhill, foul you out, or hurt you, maybe break your leg or your ankle, and not because of my skills. Really, it's just because I step on your ankle. I'm gonna hit them with the Caitlin Clark. Hit them with the special, the you can't see me 5 knuckle shuffle. And I think that would be fun. Take a season off from what I do, from my job, my full time job, and then hit a season for the WNBA. Maybe get a sponsor. They'll be like, oh my gosh, she's so brave. Georgina G. Georgina Gutierrez. I was like, oh my God, it's Gutierrez. Fucking go hella. It's Gutierrez. Just go hella beaner with it too. You see, man, I'm a girl and I try to do my thing and I dunk it the ball and I get it and I do a step forward, a step back. I do the hokey pokey and I make a fucking three. That's what it's all about, eh? That'd be sick. But let's be honest, I'm probably gonna pull a groin mid fucking stride. I'm gonna hit him with the Euro step. The what's that fool's name? He has the beard. He played for the Houston Rockets, then he went to the Heat. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm forgetting his name. Basketball players are probably hating on me. It's 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 blah 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 blah. Like no, it's not Vladi Divac. I can, it's the big Aristotle. Big Hezbollah coming down, dropping bombs on you bitches. That'd be sick, dude. If my WNBA name was Big Hezbollah, dropping bombs. They call me Big Israel. They call me the Big PB, raining down threes. Oh my god. Whoo, shit. That'd be great. That would be so much fun. I don't know. But I've been enjoying the news of that dropping lately. It's just fun for me because Lord knows I don't care. I've watched maybe like a highlight or two of WNBA, but I wish the girls much success. Make that money, spend that money, make that shit, spend that shit. Spending money, dropping threes, but you don't know me, see. So it'd be pretty fun. It'd be pretty fun just being an unknown, known WNBA player. Like I'm known in the leagues, but no one knows a fuck about me. Yo, you hear about that one dude? I mean, that one girl, that part-time chick. How many games does the WNBA go through? Like 10? Oh, look at those girls trying so hard for 10 games. No, no, that's fucked up. But I don't know. I'm figuring they probably play like 100 games, maybe. I don't know. But they were like, God damn it. When she, and I'll be cool about it too. He, she, it's whatever. You can call me whatever you want. As long as you know that I dominate on the court. I goon and I spoon these bitches up. And I corral them and I make these threes. Making it rain. But yeah, I just think it'd be pretty fun. Pretty funny to do that. So once again, this is my official statement. Greg.G, aka Georgia G, making mine as a female. And it's tough. I'm dealing with my transitioning, but I'm declaring myself for the WNBA. Rack 'em up, bitches. I'm gonna hit y'all with this pool cue deep. I really like in my notes when I said, I'll be like that. I'll be like that breath on a butthole. You'll know I'm there, but I'm not making contact. You'll know about me. You know I'm there. Just breathing on you. And yeah. But other than that, let's talk about other sports, real sports, football. Football is back. I was just talking to my dad, and he's like, "Man, son, ain't it good? We got something to talk about now again." Like, yeah, dad. Like, yeah, all we have to talk about is football, really. But no, we talk about hella shit. I talk to him. I try to call him every weekend and stuff like that. I would call my mom every weekend if I could, but I don't got nothing to talk to about my mom. You know what I mean? I can't make no fucked up jokes. It's my mom. It's a different type of respect game to it. She's my mom. She's a friend in some ways, but not my friend. My dad's my friend, but my mom is my mom. So it's a different type of respect towards that. But if I saw my mom on the fucking court, oh, I'd fucking smack her ass down, dude. If my mom tried to take a shot, I would jump up, pack that shit right in her fucking face. My mom wouldn't stand a fucking chance against me on the court. I will ball you up. Oh my god! And she wants to be on my podcast too, and that'd be fun. But it's like she wants to do like recording stuff, like from FaceTime or whatever. And it's like, nah, I'm more of like have you with me, sitting next to me and stuff. We'll figure it out. She'll do it when she comes and visits and stuff like that. But it'll be fun. But just know, don't you dare challenge the great Georgia G. the next up and coming WNBA star, Mom. Don't you dare challenge me on the court. I'll fucking put you down. I'll sweep the leg. No mercy in this dojo. But I love you, Mom. As I pick you up off the floor, all fucking broken and shit. But football's back, and my Raiders played. We got our ass kicked. I don't know if we came back or not. I turned it off. It was like 14-27 the last time I saw the big AOC. Aiden O'Connell was playing for the fourth quarter or whatever. I got to see Mendoza. It was cool. He was handing the ball off out of center, out of center, from underneath the center. Really had his back knuckles on the balls, because football's kind of gay, and it's a lot of it's very aggressive, but it's pretty gay. You got your hand on a sweaty butt crack when you're the quarterback, right on his balls. If you're cool, you'll probably give him a little tickle, because if you're cool with your center like that, and that's like you tickle him to let him know, hey, yo, Mike is the linebacker. The Mike is 54. Mike 54. Tickle, tickle. But and it's a lot of titty grabbing too when you're on the line. It's a lot of fucking. Let me reach up underneath your tits and fucking lift and let me lift and suffocate you. But it's gonna be fun. I don't know how Kirk Cousins is gonna play, but I know he's gonna do good. He's very experienced. But I like what I saw from Mendoza in spot. He got rid of the ball. I don't think he took a sack. He ran for like 4 yards. He tried to escape and maneuver out of the pocket. But again, and he made smart plays. When he couldn't get anything, he threw the ball away. Cool. I can accept that. You don't need hero ball just yet. Wait till you really wait until you are really locked in. Then you can play hero ball. You can Josh Allen it, Brett Favre it a bit, but I like that he would look down the field, scan. Nope, take the dump off to the running back. He threw one. The running back was doing basically like a horseshoe. Hi, what up? What up, Henry? Henry Carballs, what's good? What's up, Ryder Dice? And mm, by God, that's rum, all right. Not bad. And yeah, it was interesting, but he did get his running back fucked up on the play. I was like, by God, dude, you can't be doing that to your boys. That's how you're gonna make enemies on the team, throwing murder balls. And one wide receiver talked about Derek Carr doing that. But I think that was for when he was with the Saints. But it is what it is, dog. When you get paid that much or you're trying to make a name for yourself, you got to catch it. I don't know. I'm not going to say that I'd catch the ball. No, see now when it comes to the WNBA, I would slaughter on the court, triple double, and I'm yelling dominoes. Get me on the court and I'm trouble. But on the football field, no, I'm a bitch, dude. You're gonna hit me. I'm out. I'm out for a week. It's like those Instagram videos or TikTok videos where you're an old man and you jump off the truck and you land on the ground, but then you look and as you're just laying on the floor and your ghost is just walking away, like what the fuck? Oh, so that's what it would be in the NFL for me. Hell, even maybe even a semi pro tackle football league. Now flag football, I'm your guy. I'm your guy. My career is gonna go. My football career will go how it started. Bench to bench, dog. Just bench to bench, dude. Bench to bench, keeping it warm, son. But yeah, I don't know. But it's fun. I can't wait. My Super Bowl picks would be if I'm gonna pick anyone to be in the Super Bowl, it's gonna be this time. I think the all right, let's go NFC. Fuck it. Is it okay? Fuck NFC. Damn, it's gonna be all right. I'll go Packers. I think the Packers will upset, and the Packers will do it. I think Jordan Love some for some damn reason will do it. And for the AFC, yeah, and the Packers are gonna beat the Cowboys. The Cowboys are gonna finally make it to the NFC, and it's gonna be the Packers to beat them for the NFC. And the AFC, it's gonna be the Raiders. No, it ain't gonna be the Raiders. Which would be pretty cool actually if Kirk Cousins really got us there. So, um, AFC team. Man, dude, part of me wants to say the Broncos, but I know what Bo Nix is coming off that broken ankle injury, which is a freak injury. But um, yeah, you know what? I'll go the Broncos. It'll be the Broncos and the Packers. Very odd teams. I know the Broncos were good last year, so this is like no, they're not a random team, but they kind of are in a way. It's very tough to make it to the playoffs. If you keep going to the playoffs, that's just a test to your fortitude and your coaching and the mental schemes you guys do. But I think if it's not if I, obviously as a fan, I want the Raiders to make it. But if I'm gonna be legit, Super Bowl teams, the Packers and the Broncos. That's just it. Call it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, damn. That's pretty much all I got. So from here, I'm gonna just riff it from my notes. You know, that's my cigarette pack that fell on the floor. So that means I'm done after this. You know, I've been potting for a little bit, maybe, but it doesn't always need to be a hour long production. Sometimes less is more. And maybe I can go on stage and do comedy. And since I haven't been going on as much, maybe when I go on, I can give them more. And now that I'm podcasting, maybe I can use things for bits. You know what I'm saying? And I hate doing this, doing the fourth wall break and shit like that. But yeah. And if you're the one on the live, the only person on the live, give me with the fucking what's up, a subscribe. You might already be subscribed. And if you're watching on the pre-recording and you see the background, yeah. If you know, you know what it is. If you know what skyline this is, then you know it. The Cubans are gonna be like, "Hey, yo, coño." Fucking Mendoza himself is gonna be like, "Yo, I know that. That's Miami, but it's Vice City, son." Just to give y'all, but I shouldn't have said it. But if you know, you know. Yeah, man. Shit. Speaking of comedy, I do still want to go to the cowboy comedy room. But I don't specifically have to do cowboy jokes, but I would love to just do niche cowboy jokes, talk about the cowboy casserole because since I'm working, but my wife's working too, so we trade off. When I'm done on the shift, she goes on her shift, and now that means my shift doesn't really end. Now my shift of being a dad starts, and while my little cousin did insult the shit out of me and say, I don't want to be like you and fucking just work, asshole. Fuck you. I don't just work. I mean, I work, but I also work. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I also work at this podcasting shit and comedy. Huh. Oh, boo. But he did say, you're a good dad though, man. You're a good role model, you know. And I was like, oh, wow, thank you. I appreciate that. And he's like, yeah, man, I wouldn't mind. He didn't say I wouldn't mind, but he said, I'd like to be a dad like you. And I was like, oh, thanks, man. Because I'm a dad. I'll yell. I'll spank here and there. I would never beat my children for the sake of beating my children. That's never good, you know. But I'm also a loving father, dude. I play dolls with my daughter. I play dinosaur. I'm trying out here to be juggling between dinosaur and playing like fucking Mario with my daughter, but not like video game Mario because I don't like playing video games, but like using your imagination. So she wants me to be Mario, and she wants to be Rosalina, the new princess from the Mario Galaxy movie. So she's out there with their magic wand that she got, the magic stick. She told me once, she told me twice. I got to do it. So she's like, yo, go beat up Bowser. I'm like, all right, cool. Sometimes my son plays Bowser. He plays baby Bowser. He's like, rah. And we just run around the house. But then other times I'm out here being like, oh yeah, don't you know who I am? I'm Georgia G from the WNBA. Yeah, but I'm using little dollies and shit. But yeah, it is what it is. And I'm like, God damn, it is so gay. But I also read my kids. I read books to my children, let them color in books. I'm very loose with a lot of shit, but they're very strict on things. They want to draw and color in my notebooks. Fine. Fuck up my jokes. Do what you need to do. But because the way I was told, they're not trying to fuck up your shit. They're not trying to fuck up books. They're trying to really copy words and learn motor skills and functions, So I let them do it. I also got the boxing gloves for my kids too. But I only got one glove. We all only have one glove. I got my right hand glove, which is my jab hand, so that's fine because I'm a southpaw. And my kids got their one glove, but they'll my son will switch it because he'll go from his pawing hand, his jab hand, but then he wants to throw in his haymaker hand. His I think he's left-handed as well, and he'll just fucking throw bombs, boom, boom, And there he is with his glove upside down, so he can switch it on the hands. And you know, earlier I was boxing with them. We all had one glove, and I was like, bap, 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 hitting them, body shot, headshot, that. You see, where's that? If my editor's good, he'll throw on the fucking clip of Conor McGregor. I paused just if the clip went in, but I don't think that clip's gonna go in. My editor being me, has because I'm on a new laptop. He hasn't been as me. I haven't been throwing in those extra shits, but I will. Don't get me wrong. One day, but it's fun, man. I think honestly, being the dad part is pretty cool. That's just stressful as hell, but being a dad's pretty cool. You know, drinking Jack all by myself. And I need to have my friends over too. I need to strategically plan some of my friends to come through and do the new game, the new show I want to do to see who can read the best, you know. And I've been wanting to do this. Shout out Story Wars. Story Wars is hella dope, but mine is different. You just got to read a book and see how far you can get without messing up, you know. And if you mess up, you can have chances to be like, you fucking stupid third grade reading motherfucker. You cat in the hat, hop on pop son of a bitch. You can't read for shit. Get out of here. If you can make it through one page of a Harry Potter book without messing up, I thought about saying the N word, but I was like, oh, maybe not. Nigga. Oh my God. How long did it take me to say it? Whew. Oh, oh. Felt better than the stove hit. But yeah, ideas. But oh well, I'm gonna keep smoking this stove, doing my thing, and I might call it a night tonight, you guys. I'm gonna probably call it. Yeah, it's about 10. It's my time. My time for sure. But thank you guys. I've enjoyed it. I enjoy everything people do. I enjoy what I do in my life. Um, People ask if I don't get mad. Why? It's like, well, have you ever had a family? You ever have a wife and kids? Oh my God, they grind my gears. But it makes dealing with other people easier because if I can deal with the people that I love the most in this world, and the people that you love most in this world, they piss you off, and it's just because it's just familiarity. So they'll push buttons, they get comfy and whatever. So it is what it is, right? It just is what it is. But to everybody, to you and yours, I love you guys. Please like, please subscribe for the live. Um, Also for the pre-recorded, blah blah blah. And well, please like and subscribe for the pre-recorded. And to that, you guys, I say, Dom Soy. Peace.